G'day, welcome back to another episode of Togl, episode 19 this one. A little bit of a cool foggy morning this morning, but it's going to shape up to be a beautiful day, I bet. So in the last episode you saw that we were chopping up the logs for the camp kitchen, and we're getting them charred. So in this episode you'll see us start to assemble that and get the first frame up. Everything seems to be just taking so much longer to do. It's hours just disappear without even realizing it. So where we'd hoped to get all the frame up, we only got part of the frame up, but it'll be an ongoing process and you'll get to see that as I go. But anyway, sit back and enjoy this episode. Like I said, we're going to get the first frame up, and I've got to go and give the cows a present, so you'll get to see that too. Enjoy.
Keeping it steady. There we go. To the local market, we thought, what's a camp kitchen without some nice fresh lemons? So we purchased a nice lemon tree. So we're going to plant the lemon tree right outside the new camp kitchen. So by the time the camp kitchen's all done and ready, we should be able to have some nice fresh lemons ready for use. Nice good soil. lovely worms. So beautiful Eureka lemon plant. There we go. Have some lovely. I'll put my topsoil back. Let's split that up. There we go. It's all happening at the farm today. Well done, bro.
Hey, beautiful.
I even replaced the turf.
Lovely. Nice. Okay, so we've got the 2 side posts in place, top post ready to go. I've trimmed off a flat here, which will be for it to sit on this post and for the bracket to go in. The bracket will go there and the post will go to the halfway line, because the next post will have to run off the other side. So we'll get that bolted in. Just give a big shout out for these brackets too. So the guys at Besser Engineering, Darren and the crew, made up these really beaut brackets for me. I went down and saw them at around midday on Tuesday. Asked if they could possibly be done by close of business Thursday, because I wanted them for Friday. And they rang me up the very next morning and said they're done. And that was 18 brackets all done, welded up and ready to go. So super fast and really good price. So thanks to the guys at Besser Engineering for that. I don't need to cut a flat on this side because it's already nice and flat, which is excellent. So I'll get this bolted in now. We'll get the other one done, and the next you'll see we're going to try and stand this frame. We're going to put a rope off this peg and tie it onto the cross brace of the metal bracket. We're going to do that on both sides, so that as we're levering this up, hopefully we're not going to go too far. We don't want it to go over and fall over the other way. So these 2 ropes will stop that, and we'll put people on these ropes to adjust them. We're going to try and I'll get the tractor underneath here and use the tractor to start the lift. We're trying to use rope from that corner and the pulley of the car through that tree to help pull it up and lift it up. So fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. If I have the tractor more to this side with the lifting and the car over there, the hardest part's going to be the first 45 degrees. Once we get past 45 degrees, it'll start to, the weight will drop off as we get it up. So getting it in the hole is going to be another issue as well. It's trial and error. We haven't done it before. This is the first one, so we'll see how we go. I reckon that'll go pretty damn close.
If you go all the way to the end of the pole, go to the end of the thing, and then allow. So there,
And then out to there.
and then pretty much up to here, and then a bit more for your angle up.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it's probably about another 8 paces out or something. Should do it. Okay, well, back up at the block now. My sister and cousin and their partners have left. They left 2 days ago. Had my mate Matt Webster up here yesterday, had a great time. He didn't end up getting to race that section of the Togl that came past our place, unfortunately, just due to one of the other accidents, which I'm sure you've all heard about on the news in relation to the Togl. So anyway, I'm back up here today. Just needed to get the cows fed, so I've taken some hay up to them, and the post that I put in about 2 weeks ago is now solid enough that I'm able to take up a big brush that we've got that we're going to put over that post so that the cows can rub themselves on it. So I'm just running that back up now, and then I'll do one more little bit of video down at the camp area and show you what we've done there and explain what's happened, and then that'll be a wrap. So I'll see you in a second, and I'll show you this brush and how we're putting it up for the cows. So here's the cows having a nice old munch out on the big bale of hay that I just put up there. Sorry about that wind again. There's always wind up here, something we're just going to have to get used to. But yeah, they're having a nice feed on that. Lovely fresh hay, and it smells wonderful too. The smell of that hay, it's just beautiful. No wonder they rush down to have some. So this is the brush for the cows. So I had that steel post driven in, and now that brush sits over the top. So that's just a brush off of an old street sweeper that Kayleen managed to contact a company, old street sweeper company, said they had a few of the old brushes, so we grabbed a couple. So the cows will make good use of that and stop them rubbing on posts or anything else. Speaking of posts, my gate's still holding up really well, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. It's looking very good. Well, as you saw just a few minutes ago on the video, we did manage to get that one frame up. And okay, yes, we'd hope to get more up, but trying to find all those logs, like trying to find the down trees in areas where we were going to be able to get to them with the tractor and chop them and drag them out after they'd fallen, it was yeah, it was a bit of a challenge. That took some time, but anyway, we got them out. We've got all the poles here now ready to assemble, and I can continue on with this one. So yeah, that was a pretty big effort to get those up, but with one up, we've kind of set the precedence, and I'm sure I can get a few more up. But that's going to have to wait a week or so. I've got a few other little projects that I want to get to working on. Like I said, all the posts are here. All I got to do is assemble them and raise them between the tractor and the Triton with the winch, and a little bit of to and fro. I'm sure that I can get them up. And as each one goes up and gets supported by the next, it'll just get stronger and stronger. So anyway, that's it for another episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been interesting, it's been a challenge. Might have been a few laughs in it as well. That's okay. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.